When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candlelights flicker, where the air is deathly still, that is the time when ghosts are present, practicing their terror with ghoulish delight. Oh, wait, we're not doing that right now? We're doing the show. Oh, I knew that. Coming!
Good evening. Blah, blah, blah.
Imagine, if you will, a show so epic, so amazing, so show that you decided to watch some buffoons like us on your internet instead of doing something meaningful with your pitiful existence. You've made the right choice. Welcome to the Halloween special. Well, howdy there, folks. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Johnny.
And welcome to the Halloween special, yeah, or whatever. We're sitting here with the microphone perfectly centered betwixt us, except we're in different spots because it's Halloween and change is scary. Am I right? All right. Anyway. So, I think I'm going to turn it over to Johnny here right off the bat for our first news story of the night.
Our first news story. Woman slips into temporal vortex where Spirit Halloween has achieved global domination. Local woman, Winona Beezus, tripped on her walk to work and fell into a storm drain, where she found herself in an alternate reality in which the Spirit Halloween... She found herself in an alternate reality in which the Spirit Halloween brand ruled the globe. The woman found herself emerging in a dystopian-style Washington, D.C., appropriately renamed Halloween Town, where a massive inflatable skeleton loomed over the White House. Beezus also noted the currency system consisted of candy trade, where evidently the Hershey Corporation has come to have their hands in everything, ruling the media and controlling the new spirit government with their supply of currency.
Dang. That is an interesting world indeed. Doesn't sound anything like the one we're currently living in.
Nope, not at all.
Not at all.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. FBI, not on their watch list.
Who's that?
Who is that? I don't even know. CIA? Waco, Texas? What was that? Gosh, I don't know. Anyway. Moving on to our next story of the day. Man's in-laws' scariest part of Halloween party. Local man Emerald Finkelstein recently attended a Halloween party known to be the wildest in town. Highlights of this party typically include a hyper-realistic haunted house, a serial killer look-alike contest, and pin the tail on John Bobbitt. The scariest part for Emerald, however, was once again facing his in-laws. While getting some punch next to a John Wayne Gacy look-alike, Emerald was startled when he heard a familiar voice. I'm just trying to enjoy this party, you know, and she just walks up and she's like, Emerald, you still haven't gotten that degree. It's incredible our daughter's still with you. It just makes me so nervous, you know? She just walks up, so stout, and she just makes that face, you know, that one that she makes. You know the one. Following that terrifying incident, Emerald then proceeded to spill punch and swore that's what caused the stain on his trousers. The night got even worse when prodding questions about when to expect grandkids and how he still hasn't managed to get promoted after all this time continued to arise. Sounds like a very hard time indeed. I think that's the scariest story we could possibly have ever read on this. Like, had me quaking in my boots over here.
I agree.
Those in-laws. I'm glad I don't have to deal with them. Alright, well, with that, we're going to go to a commercial break, so hold on to your pants. We'll be right back. Hello. I'm Ryan Rafuls. If you're like me and many other hardworking Americans, there's nothing you look forward to more than coming home after a hard day's work to do hardcore drugs. But there's nothing worse than finding that skeevy new drug dealer has hidden candy inside of your drugs. Well, no more. Say hello to the Sugar Squasher. The Sugar Squasher makes it easy to make sure there's no candy in your drugs. Simply take your baggie, lay it out on the table, and take the Sugar Squasher and put your baggie underneath the Sugar Squasher antenna and turn the knob to be alerted if there's any sugar in your drugs. Never again will I get an unexpected sugar rush. Have peace of mind about what you're putting in your body. Thanks, Sugar Squasher.
Shooting them, rap artists looting them, labels all diluting them. Barack Obama, he's scared of me, cause I don't swallow knowledge and I spit it for free. Let me clear my throat. Ha ha ha. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was.
Sorry, I didn't see you there. Oh gosh, I didn't know we were. Anyway, I don't know what that was. Okay, anyway. I hope you enjoyed those words from our sponsors, because I know I did. We only have the best people, really, sponsoring us. I mean, look at us. We're class acts. Classiest acts.
Real class.
Speaking of class, we're now going to go into something brand new. Might I even say brand spanking new, that I like to call Ryan's exercise videos. So get on your yoga pants, the ones that you look real good in, and get in front of the TV and get ready to groove. All right. Stay hydrated. Be hydrated. Take it easy. Don't overdo it. In all honesty, you probably shouldn't follow along with me. Let's do this. Alrighty, thank you, Ryan. That was really great. I know, I was, whew, that was, it's really doing something to be watching that. Oh gosh. I mean, I don't know, I'm sure it was to you as well. I mean,
sure.
Like getting your metabolism up, right? And getting your blood pumping.
Right.
What did you think I meant?
Nothing.
Right. All right, well, now, grab a water and hydrate yourself. Whether you exercise or not, stay hydrated. Go get yourself a water right now. Seriously, go do it. We're going to commercial break. You have no excuse. Get yourself a water. I'm watching. It's fall time, and you know the hardest room in the house to make festive is the bathroom. But not anymore. Introducing pumpkin spice scented toilet paper. Oh, you just get that whiff of the nice spices that make your pumpkin spicy right in your restroom. Oh man, I'm telling you, this stuff is great. Oh, goodness, oh god. Introducing tiny little birds. Tiny little birds can sit on your tiny little couch or eat with your tiny little utensils, and they can be perched in your tiny little tree or on your tiny little table. I love tiny little birds. Alrighty, welcome back. I hope you're hydrated. And now for our next segment. Johnny and I are going to be discussing some bad horror movie ideas hatched from my very own brain. So are you ready? Here we go. We have 4 movies to lay out for you that we're going to discuss, and yeah, here we go. The first one, the title is Saw, New Blade, The Power of Friendship. 2 people who hate each other are trapped in a room and forced to become friends in an attempt to bring harmony to the world. Have any thoughts about that one?
Friendship is my power.
Yes, it is. So, usually I saw the first Saw movie one time a year ago, so, I have extensive knowledge to go off of. So, you think about, what's this guy's motive? He's putting 2 people that hate each other in a room to bring harmony. So, it's like the old saying goes, to get world peace, you have to have extreme violence. Right?
Right.
So, you put them in a room together, and that could go so many ways. What are they going to do? They hate each other so much. Are they going to actually become friends, or are they going to escape, or are they going to kill each other? And then what happens? Then you haven't achieved anything, so then the whole movie's kind of pointless.
They could be frenemies.
They could be frenemies.
You can have peace and love, but also choose violence.
That's true. That's what I like to do. Oh, I love you so much. Right? Violence. The next movie idea is called Stop on Green. A man who has lived a life full of traffic violations is forced to spend eternity in that stereotypical moment where you see a ticket being left on your car, a parking ticket with a parking meter, and you're like, oh, come on, I was gone for 5 minutes. So here you've got, a classic story of karma, right? So the guy's, he spends his whole life, he's, driving like a booty hole, and he's driving around, he's speeding, he's swerving in and out of traffic, cutting people off, the whole 9 yards. I could make a long list of things that people do on the road that pisses me off, especially in this town. But anyway, I digress. He's been one of those people his whole life, and now he's forced to spend eternity. I'm assuming this is a hell or a purgatory type situation, where it's he's forced to spend on a loop. Come on, I was gone for 5 minutes, in that moment where you're getting $1,000 parking ticket.
That's enough to make any man go insane.
It is. But that's going to be the best-selling horror movie of the summer? Could they make them in the summer?
Summer?
Of the season? Of the week?
You think they put that
The
in
year?
the summer block? You think that'd be a summer hit? I don't know, man.
Have you seen my show? Does it look like I make movies?
No. But maybe.
Aw. Thanks. We're very professional.
Coming
In other
soon,
words.
The Ryan Rafuls Entertainment Show. The movie.
The movie.
The movie.
The movie.
I feel like that'd be just us driving around being dumbasses.
Definitely.
So pretty much our normal selves.
Yeah. If you would pay to see that, be sure to let me know, because we'll do it. I'll make a movie. Might take me like 4 years to get done, but I'll do it. And the next movie here is called The Housework Chronicles of Death. A family of 4 obtains a haunted doll who comes to life and kills the abusive father and spends its days creepily doing housework to assist the now single mother. So, this is a bad horror movie because it's like not really scary, it's just justice. So, like, you've got a family of 4, right, with the abusive father and everything, and he's like, he probably, like, do I say trigger warning? Is that what we do these days? Probably is beaten on the wife and kids. Not a good guy, you know. And then before he has a chance to go to the store and get milk, this creepy doll that the family obtains offs him. And, you know, where did this creepy doll come from? There's so many possibilities. They could have gotten it at a thrift store, a flea market, haunted house down the street where the kids shouldn't have been playing. You know, it could have been anything. And now, this creepy doll helps out the now single mother and gives her the girl power just as she deserves. And, yeah, so she's like, you can imagine this doll, like, doing dishes, and then all of a sudden it's sitting there, and the kids, you know, horror movie scene, the kids peer around the corner, and the doll's just standing at the sink, and all of a sudden it just... And you hear, like, the, you know, crescendoing music or whatever, and it's like... But the doll's helping out, so... Bad horror movie. What would you do if we had a creepy doll doing our housework?
That sounds good to me.
That sounds great to me. Please, take it away. Take it all away.
I'd love to come home and be like, damn, the dishes are done. The house is clean. It's nice and swept. And be like, damn.
Creepy Cindy on top of things, am I right? That's what you need. That's what we all need. And our last movie here is called Bowling Day. A man who loves to serve dinner on plates is introduced to a man who prefers bowls. I mean, I know no one of the sort. Slowly, he starts to notice more and more bowls appear in his kitchen, until eventually his kitchen is filled entirely with bowls. So again, there's lots of questions and things that can be filled in here, like where does he meet this man? How does the bowl and plate discussion come up? But it's just all of a sudden, you know, so like it's your introduction to a movie, you see him like merrily skipping around his kitchen, whatever, serving things on plates. He loves plates, he has decorative plates hanging on his walls, etc., the whole 9 yards. Man comes into his life that loves bowls. You know, they start talking about it, they agree to disagree. It seems all good, you don't think anything of it. Until one day it cuts to a scene. The man wakes up. He goes into his kitchen. He opens a cabinet where you know there were cups. And there's a single bowl. And he says, where did this come from? The wife must have brought it home, kid must have brought it home, whatever. He doesn't think anything of it, puts it in the cabinet. Several days go by, a couple weeks go by. Slowly, there's more and more bowls appearing. Eventually, he opens every single cabinet, every drawer, and everything, and there are more and more bowls. Until suddenly, he wakes up one day. Grief and despair in his eyes. He has no more willpower to even be going through his life. He walks into the kitchen. He opens a cabinet. Bowls. Opens a drawer. Bowls. Opens his oven. Bowls. His decorative plates on the wall. They're just gone. You can't hang a bowl on the wall. But everything else. Bowls. So yeah. that's it.
This is supposed to be a horror movie concept?
Bad horror movie.
I mean, that sounds like heaven to me, man. I don't know about you.
And the man goes insane, though. Like, his men love plates, and then all of a sudden, he doesn't know where these bowls are coming from. And he's at the point where he doesn't even question it anymore. He's just accepted it. And he is going insane. He has lost his mind. Lost his bowls, if you will.
The bowl is the way.
Whatever you say. So yeah, those are our bad horror movie ideas. Let us know what you thought. Let us know if you have any more. And I guess I'll get around to them next year. And, maybe if you're lucky, you'll get like a little surprise video or something before Halloween. I don't know. I'm full of surprises. Maybe I'll have the motivation. Maybe I'll want to like lay in a pit or something. Who knows? We'll see what happens. All right. Well, we're really freaking hungry, so we're gonna get going right now and eat something on plates or bowls. It's yet to be determined.
Bowls.
It's yet to be determined. But before we do, if you like this episode, maybe consider buying me a coffee. That's right, I'm on Buy Me a Coffee. And you can find that at the link appearing on your screen right now, buymeacoffee.com/Ryan Rafuls. If you like what I do, help me out maybe, you know. I like Dunkin', I have a crippling addiction. So, you know, enable me. Just enable me. Alright, so be sure to share this with your friends, neighbors, at least one person you hate, and what else? That is it. See you losers later, and happy Halloween.